Hey, Coach, you managed to get out of there?
Yeah, I slipped over here.
Good for you. All right, we'll get started as soon as he gives me the thumbs up on this. Chuck,
Okay.
We ready? Okay, here we go. Now on the APEC VIP hotline, cutting-edge training for the serious athlete, apecgo.com. Joining us now, the head football coach of the defending Class 3A state champions, Chapel Hill Bulldogs. It's Coach Thomas Sitton. How you doing, Coach?
Oh, doing good. We're having a blast right now. We've had 2 good weeks of practice, and we're supposed to scrimmage tonight. Got a little weather on us, but hopefully we get to get out there and run around a little bit.
Who are you scrimmaging tonight?
We're at Nacogdoches tonight. Our JV and our freshmen will start at 5:30, and then we're going to go varsity at 7.
Okay. How does it feel to hear somebody introduce you as the head coach of the defending state champions?
Well, we know right now, none of that really matters. We've got a completely different team that we had from last year. We had a very senior-heavy group. And right now we're just trying to find out who we want to be as a football team for 2012.
You got 1 starter back on offense and 2 on defense. That sounds fairly dire, but is it as bad as that sounds?
Well, we've got a lot of young kids that played on Thursday nights last year, and they did well on Thursday nights. We just got to, we really got to grow up quick. It's a different level on Friday nights, and we've got to learn to play at that speed. We've got 4 non-district games to do it, and hopefully we can get ready. After those 4 non-district games, we'll be ready for the District of Doom, they're calling it.
How does it feel moving into the District of Doom?
Well, it's tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a war every week. There's so many good football teams in that district, and you're going to have to be ready to play every Friday night. You're going to have to play your best football Friday night. The great thing about it is, if you can somehow make it out of that district, you'll be ready for playoffs for sure, because it'll be a playoff type atmosphere every Friday, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to be tough. We're going to have to work hard, but our kids are excited about it, and our coaches are excited about it, and hopefully we can win a game or 2.
Yeah, it's a tall order. There's no question about that. Coach Thomas Sitton from the Chapel Hill Bulldogs with us on Bryan Houston Sports Radio Live on 99.3 Talk FM. Now, again, realizing this is a new season and you got very few people back from that state championship team, but talk about the impact that has on your program when you're getting this team ready. When you've got that state title, attached to your name, and what kind of impact that has on your kids?
Well, our expectations are real high around here. The kids had an extremely tough off season and did well with it. Our boot camp was great, and people are excited about football in Chapel Hill. The younger kids saw what we were able to do the last couple of years, and there's nothing better than getting to play in November and December. And we don't know where we're going to end up, but I know our kids will play hard every Friday night, and we'll get a little bit better every week. And we've got some kids that can really run and are tough kids, and hopefully we can get them going in the right direction.
And being exposed to a program where you went 28-2 over a 2-year period, I mean, that's got to make a real impression on your kids, right?
Yes, sir. I'm telling you. Again, our kids right now, they expect when they go out there, they expect that they're going to play hard for 48 minutes. They're going to expect that we've got to out-hit people for 48 minutes. We've got to play faster than people for 48 minutes, and they expect to go out and play good football. And, of course, we're not there right now. It's too early right now to play good football, but we're going to eventually get there, because we've got a good group of kids that works hard, and they love each other, and they love playing the game.
Talk a little bit about who we need to watch for on your offense this year.
Oh, we've got 3 or 4 different running backs that I think are going to be special type kids. We got Joseph Clark that started at strong safety for us last year. He's a very talented kid, very physical kid. Wesley Thompson's another kid that can really fly. He'll start at linebacker for us. We've got a kid named Londreas Johnson that'll probably start on defense, and we'll have them rotating in at the tailback spot. We got our O-line is going to be young, but they've been working real hard right now, and I think they'll be able to do some great things. Gabriel Robinson at receiver is a very special kid, loves playing the game, has got unbelievable ball skills, and he'll end up playing wide receiver and corner. We got another corner that's going to play receiver for us named Jamarcus McCowan. He's going to be, he's got a lot of speed and catches the ball well, and we'll give it to him a little bit out of the backfield. And then you got Trey Allen. Trey Allen's a 2-year starter, started at offensive guard for us when he was a sophomore, and then we moved him to fullback last year, and he's a special kid. He's already committed to Arkansas State University, and he's a kid that can run it well. He blocks well, he catches well, and he'll definitely be the leader for us on offense.
What's your quarterback situation right now? How do you replace a guy like Avery Sines?
Well, we've got a kid that moved in from Jacksonville that started.
The black kid.
Yes, he started last year at Jacksonville and was the district newcomer of the year. And right now he's working with the ones, and he's learning our offense. He's a very talented kid, throws the ball well. He can also run it, and we're really excited about him right now.
And tell me his first name again. I went blank.
It's Andrew.
Andrew Black. I did Jacksonville games for years and got to see his brother play, and I saw him playing at receiver some, so he's obviously a terrific athlete. And what kind of things what are his strengths?
Well, he's a smart kid. He's a good leader. He's a hard worker. But he, like I said, he throws the ball well, and he can run it. He's a kid that can be that dual threat type quarterback, and hopefully he'll turn out as good as he was. Just get better and better every game as he learns our offense.
Okay, and on defense now, again, only 2 starters back from a terrific defense. So what kind of situation do you have there?
Defensively, I think in the secondary wise, I've already named a couple of corners. Jamarcus McCowan and Gabriel Robinson right now are starting, running with the first group. We've got Joseph Clark that played strong safety, and he's started for 15 games last year and had an outstanding sophomore year. We've got a kid that's free right now, that's named Deshaun Mumphrey. Very smart football player, big physical presence back there. I think he's going to do a great job for us. And running at the linebackers right now, we moved Wesley Thompson, which played the strong side outside linebacker for us last year. We moved him to the middle, and he can really fly. Works extremely hard, and Sam backer right now is a kid named Corey Starks that is another kid that can really run. Londreas Johnson, the kid I told you is going to play tailback for us some. He's starting at will right now, and then up front we've got Trey Allen. Trey's going to play a whole bunch more defense this year. He'll be one of those kids that doesn't come off the field very much. We got a kid named Kevon Kennedy starting at our tackle, Ronald Dean at our nose, and Keith Miner at our end. And I think we're very athletic up front. We're not as big as we were last year. When we had Sir Calvin Wallace and Colton Moorhead. Those big kids. But our kids are strong. They can really run. So we just got to grow up. We just got to learn how to play that game at a high level and play with speed and play physical and do all the things it takes to be a good football team.
Well, it sounds like you got another a chance to do that, and I know that you got a lot of work ahead of you, but you got things rolling in Chapel Hill now, and I know folks are excited about the start of the football season. Coach, thanks very much for coming on with us today. Best of luck to you this year.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thomas Sitton from Chapel Hill on Bryan Houston Sports Radio Live on 99.3 Talk FM.